Hi, Stampers. Okay. All right, I guess I can see what I am doing. Actually have it on my computer today, which is a little behind. There's a little bit of a lag. Okay, I wanted to come on and do a quick haul. My stamp room, I still don't have my desk, so I haven't been stamping, but I did get some things, so I wanted to come on and share that. And just to check in, because seems, I mean, well, it's been forever. I ordered my desk on July 23rd, and about at least 3 weeks ago, the guy thought he would have it done for me in 2 weeks from that time, and he had a hard time getting his lumber. He uses really super dry lumber to build with so that once it's in your home it doesn't warp, which I appreciate. And so, oops, I've got to get onto the actual video here on my laptop so I can see comments. And so anyway, he now has the lumber. Hi, Donna. And so hopefully within the next 10 days it'll be ready. Woohoo! I'm so excited. Okay, so I didn't order a bunch of exciting things, but I just basically wanted to pop on. So I did get some replacement blades for my trimmer. I could kind of feeling it starting to lag a little bit as I was cutting my paper. So they come in a pack of 4. I just wanted you to see how they come. Oh wow, my tablecloth is too blurry here, I think, so it's really making the picture blurry. I wonder if I pull that back, if that will help. We'll try. Okay. We'll give that a try and see. I've got this other tablecloth. That's actually my table, but I have this other tablecloth thing on here that just protects the top. And it's kind of marbly, so it might be too busy also. And the tablecloth was way more pretty. It looks like it's still blurry, so I'm just gonna do this. I don't know why that is, but bear with me, I guess. Okay, so yeah, I got a pack of 4 cutting blades. That's how they come. And I think they're like $12. I can't remember for sure. All right, and then from the new mini catalog where the Halloween kind of things are, I got this really pretty metallic mesh ribbon. Let me find where it starts. Oh, it's got tape on it. There we go. It's so cool, and it looks kind of spidery. So, I mean, but because it's silver, it would also be really pretty on holiday cards and things, I think. But it's really cool for Halloween. And you get a lot. You get 10 yards on this spool. So that is really cool ribbon. I love it. Let's see if I can I like to keep these things because it just keeps your ribbon, if you can get them off without tearing them, it's got that little bit of a sticky strip that releases, but you can put it back on there and keep your ribbon from falling off the spool. So from the annual catalog, I got the Celebrate Sunflowers stamp and die set. I've just seen so many pretty things and people coloring them in really gorgeous ways. You don't even have to color them in a traditional manner. You could color them in blues and purples if you wanted. And they're just gorgeous. And it is a cling stamp set. And when I get done showing these things, I thought I would go back, and if you've not ever put together one of our red rubber sets and put your images on, your labels onto your stamps, then I'll show you how I do mine. Everybody kind of does them different, but I'll show you how I do mine. And let's take a look at the dies here. Hi, Rebecca. You guys, I had to turn my fireplace. We have a little electric fireplace in our living room. It's actually our like entertainment center where our TV sets on. I had to turn it on. I couldn't bring myself to turn our actual furnace on, but it was just chilly. My nose was cold and I hated to have to do it, but I did. What a bummer. Okay, so I'll bring the stamp set back in so we can compare as to what dies we have here. So we've got this big one that cuts out the outline of the big sunflower. And we have this small one here that cuts out the small sunflower with the leaves. Then you've got this that will cut out a center. And let's see, you've got dies for those leaves. Plus, look at that really nice leaf. And it also looks like it cuts in score lines. I can't tell, maybe it actually cuts those out. It really looks like it does cut out those shapes. So once I get back in my room, and we'll have to play with this and see. And then you've got these here. Those are fun. I think those cut, they don't just, I think they cut out. Yeah, because there's holes to poke out. So they cut out those sprigs there. I like that. So that is what you get, plus the gorgeous big sunflower there. I can't wait to play with these. I think that's going to be really fun. I'm really missing not being able to get in my room and do stuff. And on my last video I did, I was kind of showing you the before, the messy part of my room waiting for the desk. And I had this rolling cart that I've had forever that I put cardstock in. I've had it on Facebook Marketplace for sale, and it didn't sell. And this morning I was on YouTube watching videos and stuff, and I thought, oh, I'll look up cardstock organization, because I needed a way to organize my Stampin' Up cardstock, because all my other cardstock things are full. And I thought, what am I thinking? I've got that rolling cart that I've had forever that I kept cardstock in. Why can't I just use that? And so I quickly went in and took it off of Marketplace, because about the time you decide to keep something is when something sells. But I got it off of there. And if I don't end up using it, I can always put it back on. But anyway, I think I'm going to use it as long as I have the right room after the desk gets here. So this is not a new stamp set by any means, but living on the coast, I always love things that pertain to the coast. So I ordered this. One of the reasons really why I wanted this whole stamp set is because of these seagulls right here. This is one of the best seagulls flying stamp that I have seen. And I mean, if you've been to the coast, you know, we have a lot of seagulls. And that's exactly what they look like, but I love that. Plus, I've seen, again, I always watch what everybody else does, and I've seen some really nice cards and things made with this set. Now, this is a photopolymer stamp set, which is really nice because the lighthouse is kind of a two-step stamp there. So when they're clear like that, it just makes it really easy to get the right placement when you're stamping. Plus, as you can see, it kind of goes into, you could make that sand or you could make it grass, whatever you want to make it. But you can see how it fits into that stamp right there. So it just makes that easy. And then there's some really cute seabirds in there too. We've had a lot of pelicans here lately, actually. So that's been kind of fun. Ken and I, for our Friday night date night, we used to go to the casino a lot because we just enjoy doing that, and there's one really close to us, and so we haven't been there since the virus. And so now we go usually get something to eat. I went to the Dollar Tree and I got a couple of plastic trays for each of our vehicles, and so we go get something to eat from wherever we decide, and we go park down at the jetty, which is where the boats come in and out, because we have an active bayfront fishing area here. So the boats come in and out, and we just sit there and eat our dinner and watch whatever activities going on in the water out there. And that's our Friday night date night usually. Okay, so in the mini catalog, there is this set, which is called Lots to Celebrate, and it coordinates with, I believe it's called the Jar of Love. I could be wrong. That might not be right at all, but it's the other jar set that is in the annual catalog, and there is a punch that coordinates and cuts out the little jar. And so I just thought this would be fun to go with it. I love all the little things. Plus the jar that's in the other set has some like reflections on the jar itself, and I liked that this jar didn't have that this one's just clear. And I love the little fabric, thing that you can put on there. That's cute. So this one is also a photopolymer stamp set, and I liked the greetings that were in it as well, and so I thought that would be fun to play with. And then I also got this gorgeous paper. Now I haven't gotten any of this year's, no, I take that back. Let me grab my little catalog. It is right here. I'm walking kind of slow because I bunged up my bad knee somehow. My left knee has arthritis, and I don't even know what I did to it, but I've been icing it, and that's really helped. Okay, so let me see. I was gonna say that I hadn't ordered any of the Halloween stamps. And this isn't just a Halloween set, but it's got this cute little witch. So I did order that. But, and there's some really gorgeous Halloween sets in here. I also ordered Have a Hoot. So see, I'm a fibber. But it's also not just Halloween, and that's why I ordered it. It's got Christmas. It could be with the little owl. This could be a really cute birthday card. He's holding a little gift. So there's other occasions that you can use this set besides just Halloween. And I like Halloween, but I have all the really cute Halloween sets that I bought out of last year's book, and I love those. So I just haven't gotten this year Halloween things, but I really, really like this set, and the paper that I got here goes really well with this set, but I also thought it would go well with a lot of other things. So I'm going to open it up and look at it. I think this is gorgeous, gorgeous, and it does not have to be for Halloween even at all. right? So, hi everyone, thanks for joining me. So let me open this. Like I said, I'm not in my stamp room because it's still not together. So I'm using a letter opener. I had access to that. Okay. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. And there's the back side. It's got bats on it. Very cool. And then here's another one that has fall colors with orange roses. So not really Halloween, but on the back side, it has those cool doilies, and there are bats on those. So that really is Halloween. Ooh, and there it is in a red color. That's pretty. Let's see what's on the back of that. I think it's, oh, okay, it's those lacy bats that are like in that stamp set that I showed you. That's really cute. So even though I didn't buy this year's stamps, I can use this paper and still make current Halloween cards. I like that. I'm hoping you're able to see that. I should have turned the light on in here, I guess. There's cobwebs in there and roses, and just, I like that whole rose thing. It's really kind of creepy and elegant all at the same time. And then there's a fun stripe on the back that I think is kind of supposed to be like spider, you know, when they drop down. I hate that when they drop down. And a gorgeous teal. That reminds me of wallpaper. And what's on the other side of that? Ooh, more flowers. Very pretty. Kind of a purpley plum color full of scary spiders. Ooh, my sister would love that paper. She just loves spiders, not. And then there's a harlequin on the back. Isn't that what that's called? I think so. And that's it. That is all the designs in there. I love it. Love that you can use them for other occasions, a lot of them other than just Halloween. Okay, so now, as I mentioned earlier, I am going to show you how I put my stamp sets together, just because we all do it a little different. So I pull the back off. I leave the labels intact here and pull the back off of that to expose the sticky. Now this one is going to be a little more difficult maybe because I think I picked it up just right actually. So you just need to line up all the points and carefully, very carefully put it down, because once it's on there, it's on there. Okay, I think I did pretty good. And then you can just lift it off and there it is. Now let me put that aside and I will try to do this pretty quick because I'll show you what I do in the box, because the new adhesive on these is super sticky. It's fabulous because when your stamps are on the acrylic blocks, they are stuck really good. They're not going to come wiggling off of there, and you know, when you go to clean your stamp, sometimes it wants to come off the block, and Anyway, it's really good. So I got the tip from these guys that I watch in the UK of what to do when you put them in your box so that when you go to pull them out, you're not ripping your stamps, ripping the foam. Because sometimes they're stuck so good, it's almost hard to get them out of there. Okay, I can't speed this up because we're live. I always enjoy this. I think it's really relaxing putting these together. And so usually when I buy new stamps, I do it right away because for one thing, then it's done, but I also just enjoy doing it. I think it's kind of fun. Unless you make a boo-boo, and then it's not so fun. Can't believe summer's over and we didn't really get to enjoy it. That's really a bummer. We are supposed to have some more nice weather next week though. There was even a day that it said it was going to be 80 degrees here, which is super hot for the coast. We're getting there. 3 left. I made cookies yesterday and they are so yummy. I like crunchy, crispy cookies and they turned out that way, so I'm really liking them. The recipe I used is in my really old Betty Crocker cookbook. Betty Crocker doesn't fail. All right, let's see. Is this the right one? No. I pulled off the wrong stamp. Thanks a bunch. And okay, that was the last one. So let me bring the box in. And I will set all these stamps to the side here. And so now this sheet that held the labels, we are going to pull this back sheet off of it. Now if you want, you don't have to even do that. You can just set the whole thing in there and leave it loose if you want. But I pull the back off mine. I really do. Okay, here we go. I got it. And then I stick it down in here. Okay. I try to stick it straight. Sometimes it wants to bubble up a bit, and there I didn't get it low enough, so let me go at it again here. Come on, Jamie. Okay. And that is the nice thing, you can always pull it back out. It's not like stuck permanently. But what also is nice about it is that it has the name, so it's on the back of your case now also. And then when you put your stamps in here, they're still going to be stuck there, but you just offset them a little bit. I'm not going to worry about matching this up exactly here. Looks kind of like it goes like that. So I'm just offsetting it a little bit. There you can see what I mean. So that when you go to grab your stamp out, it's going to be loose on the paper side, and then you can pull it up. So you're not like digging at it, trying to get it off of the case, because like I said, it sticks really, really well. So it doesn't matter, just offset them a little bit and you'll be much happier with trying to get them out of the case. And I like putting the labels on mine. Some people are just opting to not put the labels on, but I like having them on there. There we go. And that's what it looks like. And then you can just throw all this other bits and pieces away. Now, there's been times when I've kept these, what's left over of this, and you, just for fun, you can cut these into all kinds of fun, random geometric shapes and stick them onto a block and make a background design. Make your own little stamp, very unique. Nobody else would have one like it. So that's kind of a fun idea of what you can do with your leftover red rubber. All right, you guys, that's it. I just wanted to pop on, like I said, and check in, show you these few little things I got, and say hey. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Be safe. There's a 3-day weekend coming up, and my husband actually gets to have all 3 days off, so that's fun. And I will try to pop on again next week for some reason. Maybe I'll have something else to show you. Okay, take care, you guys. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.